He has no fear, and he's talented. I mean, I don't have much fear either, but I couldn't make those baskets that he can make. I'm not as talented. So I think you got to have both. You can't have a guy who's that talented out there, but he's scared to take the shot, or he thinks his coaches don't want him to take it. As you can see, he can really score the basketball.
That was Bulldog men's basketball coach Justin Hudson on senior transfer Braxton Huggins after Huggins came up with some big plays in the clutch to help the Bulldogs down Boise State back on February 13th. Now, in just 1 year on the court for the Bulldogs, the Bakersfield native has left quite a mark on the program. When it comes to Fresno State athletics, the number 4 carries a little extra meaning because of a certain record-breaking quarterback. But there's another number 4 on the hardwood who's doing the number proud.
There's nothing behind it. I just wanted to choose number 4. It was my high school number as well, but I'm happy to keep it here since Derek Carr wore it, and he's the best football player that ever came out.
And like the Bulldogs' all-time passing leader, Braxton Huggins has his roots in Bakersfield.
It's crazy. I was just thinking about it a couple nights ago, like just my journey and how far I came.
Because Braxton grew up in the rough, gang-infested streets of East Bakersfield, the youngest of 10 children to disabled parents who both lost their sight to gunshots in a robbery a couple decades before Braxton was born.
Sometimes I damn near almost cry, like to think where I come from and where I'm at now.
Where he is now is back in the Valley and a senior star for the Dogs, their leading scorer, and a big reason the Dogs are 20-8 and in the hunt for a postseason berth.
I try to be aggressive, but while I'm being aggressive, I try to have fun and remember why I do this. Like I have love for the game.
Already this year, Huggins has had some incredible moments, making the SportsCenter top 10 with this dunk in the Wooden Legacy Tournament in late November.
Huggins going coast to coast. Hello, Braxton Huggins.
33 points and 8 three-pointers, including the eventual game-winning triple at Utah State in early January.
Braxton for the lead. Oh! Another three.
31 more and a win at UNLV in early February. 18 points in the second half, including the go-ahead three-point play with 28 seconds left, and a win 4 days later against Boise State. And on Wednesday, 8 more threes and 30 points in a win over Wyoming.
There's really no pressure for me out there. I've been doing it my whole life.
Because scoring the basketball is something Huggins does well. According to Max Preps, he ranked 3rd in the state in scoring as a high school senior at Miramonte, averaging over 32 a game. Then after choosing New Mexico State over offers from Cal State Bakersfield and Texas Pan American out of high school, his consistent scoring punch would help lead the Aggies to 3 straight postseason appearances, including 2 trips to the NCAA tournament.
Let's go!
But after his junior season in Las Cruces and facing the prospect of playing for a 3rd head coach in 3 years at New Mexico State, Huggins decided to transfer, and Fresno State was the beneficiary.
Having family support, I wanted my mom and my family to watch me my senior year.
But before that senior year, he had to sit out last season as a transfer, something he described as one of the hardest times of his life, even though there was a silver lining.
It was definitely a beneficial year because I worked on my game the whole year.
The work paid off, setting Braxton up for a memorable senior year, and likely a professional career of some sort after he leaves Fresno State. And what an ending to this story that would be for a Valley kid who took a difficult path from Bakersfield to Las Cruces to Fresno, but who wants to be remembered for something simple.
Just to remember that I was a hard-working kid and I played hard, and I was a hard-working guy and I worked hard.
Of course, like Braxton, Justin Hudson is also from Bakersfield and actually coached a couple of Braxton's brothers back in the day. As Braxton says, Hudson sort of recruited him when Hut was at San Diego State, but I know Justin is happy to have him now.